My name is Steve Kane. I'm the Executive Vice President of the Combat Diver Foundation.
Oh, okay.
And if you haven't heard of it, I'll just say briefly, our mission is to preserve the history of the combat diver community. And our goal ultimately is to build a museum, not only to house the history, but to provide a venue to share the awesome legacy and the contributions that combat divers have made to our history. And through the generosity of our membership, they asked us to recognize some of those Vietnam era vets that built the foundation of what the combat diver history is and added greatly to our legacy. That's a little bit about me. I think now Al Shoemate might talk a little bit about you.
Just a little bit. I'm gonna get over here in the camera shot, and they wanted me to just talk a little bit about you and the significance of being a combat diver. So, without embarrassing Cliff, we all know that Cliff made the first Halo combat jump. He had a couple of years in not just SOG, but CCN was a 1-0. Stayed a second year in CCN and wanted to go beyond an A team. Wanted to go to first group, which he did. And I'm not sure if that's where you met my dad at.
No, I became close with him there, but I met him. He was a lawn sergeant down at
CCC. Yeah, he was in CCC probably about the same time.
I was down there visiting.
Yeah. My dad obviously knew who Cliff was off of not just his record as a 1-0 in CCN, but also the fact Halo combat jump, and they link up there and Oki and become good friends. I'm sure they drink a couple beers together there. A few. So for me, what's very impressive is here's Cliff with all of his SOG, CCN experience, and he's now on an A team. He wants to be a combat diver. What was your motivation for going to scuba school in Oki?
Well, Ben Dennis had the Intel Slot and Halo team. So either that or go to regular A team, which I took. But the slot opened up and I grabbed it.
And then,
of course, the first time I saw Barracuda, I figured I'd just stick with Halo, you know.
and you went to, and then what year was that you went through that?
72.
72? Okay, so for me, it's a big deal that here's Cliff again with all that Halo experience, goes through the scuba school there in Oki, and from some conversations that we had, it wasn't exactly easy. I think Don Simmons was putting the boots to you a little bit. Yeah, making it hard for you, which it should be. But the point I really want to make for not just this video, but for anybody obviously that wants to get an appreciation of what being a combat diver is about. My experience, 30 years in the Army, my really first experience with combat divers was in 1st Ranger Battalion. The best NCOs, the guys that fought hard to get those slots to scuba school, they were combat divers, and they were the best. And all those guys progressed over to Delta and other SF careers. They all did very well. Cliff was of that same kind of class of NCOs, wanted to be the very best, went to scuba school, so not just a Halo combat jump vet, but also a combat diver. So it's pretty fitting that he's getting this award today. But talking about that dive team in Okinawa, just to throw it out there as a fact, my dad's dive team in Oki, not only ran that scuba school there, they also did all the dive missions all across the Far East. 6 NCOs off that dive team were plank holders in Delta. 3 were the Sergeant Major of Delta. 3 were the Sergeant Major of JSOC. 1 was Mel Wick, who was a former SOCOM Sergeant Major. So combat divers, they have made a huge impact on special forces, special operations. So for anybody to question why we have combat divers, there's an example right there of why we want to have combat divers and why we have 3 lightning bolts on our SF patch. So with that, congratulations, Cliff.
Thank you.
So it's my pleasure this morning, Cliff, to present to you an honorary membership to the Combat Diver Foundation for your contributions in the early start of it and for building such a rich legacy for us to enjoy. So, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm awestruck here. I don't know what to say.
And welcome to the foundation.
Thank you very much.
All right, you bet.
One thing gave me was in the first group we ran a dart mission up in the Philippines. You know, hurricane. Once those hurricanes, I got the distinction of being the diver on the team to drive the RV-15 whenever we went in and out of villages that were underwater. So man, look at that.
Yeah, we had a lapel pin, a car medallion, a Velcro patch, and then a membership card. Which
Right.
after this, I'll ask you to give me. I'll tell you some
More
options
than
for
100.
numbers.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll put that right next to my Military Freefall Association stuff.
Oh, good.
You can put it over if you want.
Exactly.
Hey, combat diver.
Easy now.
Yeah, I just got back from San Antonio with a skeet shoot, Great American Shoot. They had some wounded warriors there. One guy was a Navy SEAL named Terry something there. Nice guy. He jumped into a hostage rescue thing, middle of the ocean. It was cloud cover, et cetera, et cetera. When he came out of the clouds, all he saw was the ocean. The sport boats, nothing, he couldn't find them. Hopped around the ocean for a while. And I said, well, I did the same thing in Laos, so I don't feel bad. Thanks very much.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, Cliff.
Yeah, appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Cliff.
Glad to
Yes.
be here.
Maybe speechless here.